everyone, this is Crystal. So today I feel a little bit sad because I realized something, and the way I realized it was by seeing a dear loved one in the hospital in a coma. And just the other day, I made a video about us being kinder to ourselves when we made a decision. Because the same person that I made wait for me to help her is the same person in this coma. And so the fact that I even did that is kind of getting at me. The thing is, it was just only 30 minutes, I took, 30 minutes later. And then she was okay that day. And she went to her appointment and everything. So over the last few days, I've just been questioning, like, why is she in this coma if she had just gotten a procedure to prevent this very thing from happening? So the thing is that this loved one has always been a fighter. And I think for a lot of us collectively as humans, we have issues with struggle itself. And the reason for that is because struggle causes suffering for us. And so what happens is that when we fight against struggle itself because it represents suffering. But the reason why we suffer is because we don't realize that the struggle itself is not the problem. Struggle is a conduit for delivering what the problem is. And Bashar has spoken about this, and it's interesting to hear him sharing his wisdom with us. But then it's a whole other thing to actually seeing it play out in our real life scenarios. So this dear loved one is my auntie. And auntie's sole intention of this incarnation of hers was to learn to put herself first and allow herself to be taken care of. And we all have soul intentions similar to this. Like mine is getting over rejection. But through us going through some of our past soul experiences, we learn the opposite of what our soul's intention was for coming here. And that's exactly why our soul had the intention of us coming here for the purpose of us fixing or healing this, but it could be difficult because we are now wired with the opposite. And so this is what causes us to have resistance in the first place. Our resistance is what the struggle is and what's causing the suffering, not struggle itself. But we misunderstand it due to the density levels here, which distorts our perceptions, making it seem like what we are now wired with is the truth. And so what I want us to do is to notice when we're struggling and ask ourselves internally, what is it that we're really struggling about and why we're resisting it, and just see what comes up. So thank you so much for listening to me. And if you can, please send your goodwill energy towards what's going to be best for Auntie. Thank you